Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. I was just prepping for my kombucha tasting today. The burps are coming. A lot of the time I like to go with kind of a local kombucha. These are some of the bottles that you can really find anywhere, so I figured I would do them. Oh, I don't know how this got in there. So today I'm ranking these 5 different kombuchas on smell, which I may regret that, but we're gonna stick with it. Ingredients, which I'm gonna be basically looking at the sugars in each, overall taste, and aftertaste. And we'll have a burp meter. Just a heads up, if you don't like kombucha, this might not be for you, but I'll try to give some insights to the ones that I think could taste good to theoretically anyone. Okay, so here are the kombuchas that I have today. We have the Brew Dr kombucha. It's rosemary, mint, sage, and green tea. This is honestly one of my favorites. Looking at the nutritional label here, we have 15 grams of total carbohydrates and 12 grams of sugars. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind. Number 2. We have Humm. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's that. I have the pomegranate lemonade flavor. I'm realizing all these flavors are a little bit different. This one is so freaking good. I usually buy this one at Target. That's where I find it the most. Checking out the back. Total carbs, 16 and 16 sugars, including 15 added sugars. So there we go on that one, a little bit higher than the one before. And then we have Kevita. This is the tart cherry flavor. Looking at the back here, this has 17 grams of carbs, 16 grams of sugars, 15 added sugars. So right now these have the same amount of sugars. And then we have Health-Ade. You've probably seen this one, pretty popular. I had never seen this flavor before and I'm really excited about it. It's strawberry glow. What does that mean? I'm not sure, but the label is absolutely gorgeous. It really matches with my nail aesthetic too. In this one we have 16 grams of carbs, 16 grams of total sugars, 12 added. And last but not least, a crowd favorite. It's my go-to, it's tart, it's delicious. JT's Synergy. Definitely my go-to. Trilogy right here. Check out the back. 12 grams of carbs, total sugars 12, 0 grams of added sugars. Interesting. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line these up in order of lowest to highest sugar content. I really wish this was on the end and then it would be raising the bars. Obviously, to make kombucha, you need sugar to activate the yeast. I've brewed kombucha before, I should know this. I'll insert a clip in here of exactly how you make kombucha and what it is. So what the heck is kombucha? Kombucha is a fermented, lightly effervescent sweetened black or green tea commonly consumed for supposed health benefits. It's coming straight from Google, you're welcome. Okay, so why the heck do you need sugar? The sugar feeds on the yeast and bacteria, aiding in its growth. Maybe you've seen the SCOBY, aka the mother, gooey looking thing that's kind of round and kind of like weird looking. SCOBY stands for symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast, and that is what you need to turn tea with sugar into kombucha basically. I made kombucha on my own before and it started molding because the temperature was too hot and it was disgusting and I threw it away, so haha, here we are. All right, so far after the first ranking of only looking at the ingredients, which we only looked at sugar, so we'll go by that. I got JT's at an 8.5. I've seen some local kombucha that's lower sugar. 8, 7, 6, and 6. You guys, I am so freaking excited. Let's move over to smell. How fun. Obviously, kombucha has, there's an overwhelming smell right now going on because I spilt a little bit. So, Synergy. Like a 6. It's not terrible, but I don't need to smell it all the time. It's very vinegary. Clear mind right here. Bada bing. Oh, it has a much more pleasant smell than the Trilogy. That could just be the rosemary and all that stuff. I'm gonna rank it a 9. I do like the smell of this a little bit. Am I weird for liking the smell? I'm not sure, please don't confirm. Okay, we have the Health-Ade. Looks pretty similar to the Brew Dr. Nope. Smells like straight up vinegar. I don't know, maybe it'll taste bitter, but it has this like weird, a deep urine smell. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt and give it a 3. All right, we got the Humm, one of the best in the West. Oh, very pleasant, very nice. I would say it's similar to the Brew Doctor, maybe a little bit better. I'll give this one a 9. All right, last but not least, we have the Kevita. Gorgeous color here. A nice fuchsia, some would say. Okay, not an awful smell. You definitely get a hint of the tart cherry. It's not great, it's not terrible. I'll give it a 7. Okay, but let's talk about taste. All right, starting with the trilogy. Oh yeah, I could drink this every day. I really like to drink this one in the place of a glass of red wine at night. Sometimes when I don't want to open a bottle of wine, I will just enjoy a kombucha. This is a good one if you want to cut down on your alcohol intake. I'm gonna rank it a 10 because it's definitely one of my favorites. Talking about aftertaste. Yeah, I like the aftertaste. It has this lingering tartness to it because this one, I believe there is, yeah, raspberry juice added, raspberry and lemon juice and ginger juice. I'm gonna give the aftertaste a 10 as well. A 9. All right, let's go to the Brew Dr. This is my other favorite, I would say. This flavor is amazing. Rosemary, mint, sage, green tea. I just feel like pure drinking this. Just, wow. I'm getting a lot more of the mint than I normally do. Normally I get a lot more of the rosemary and the sage, but in this batch, I'm getting like a lot of mint. Maybe drink this in the place of a white wine or champagne at night. I'm gonna rank this one a 9 just cause I am not used to this much mint in it, but I enjoy it a lot. All right, the time has come. Nope, gotta try this. Health-Ade, which should, in theory, taste really good. Raspberry Glow. What the glow is, I'm not sure. Oh, okay, now I know why it's glow. Maybe that's why it smells like this. Hear me out. Biotin, it says it on the front. I didn't see it when I bought it. With biotin and bamboo extract. Interesting. Oh, yeah. It's good. Taste, you get a lot of the strawberry and the kiwi. Kind of like hits you. The aftertaste, not my favorite. It kind of has like a, if you sucked on a banana for a long time, it's starchy, but a weird sweetness to it. Oh, it's growing on me too. Okay, I give the taste of it a 9. I really like the taste, but the aftertaste is a straight 6. I'll give the aftertaste a 7. Again, it's growing on me. All right, moving on to the Humm. I have to say, if you don't like kombucha, this is the kombucha for you. It tastes like straight juice. Ooh, it's a little bit too sugary for my preference. I kind of prefer more of like a drier wine. I mean kombucha, but you definitely have the flavors. It's tart, but it's also sweet and it's really enjoyable. So if you're a juice fan and you're trying to wean off of juice and maybe get on that kombucha train, I highly recommend it. Aftertaste, very pleasant. I'm giving it 2 10s. Last but not least, we have the Kevita. You know, their smell wasn't the best. It wasn't like a Brew Dr. It's not great, it's not terrible. Well, you definitely know what you're getting by this label, I can tell you that. Tart cherry, you're getting tart cherry. It's pure tart cherry here, people. I'm definitely getting some ginger or a little bit of like spice though. So let's double check the ingredients. Oh, here we go, ginger extract. It's good. It's good, but it's not, actually, I probably wouldn't get this one over and over again. I do like the ginger Kevita. Okay, I'm gonna give the overall taste an 8 and the aftertaste a 9 because I think it's really pleasant. All right, the results are in. Tied in first place for the best store-bought kombucha by me in my experience of today. We have the Brew Dr, a tried and true favorite of mine. And we have the Humm. The flavor just did not disappoint. And that's why at the end of the day, it ranked higher than my go-to JT trilogy. Tied at 35 out of 40 overall points. Coming in a close second here, we have Synergy, tried and true, delicious, tart. And then for those who read a label and want what they're gonna get from looking at it. The marketing does not lie. This tastes like tart cherry. If you're new to kombucha, definitely try this one out. Maybe after you try out Humm. And in last place, unfortunately, and I think it's just because the smell really knocked it down, we have the Health-Ade kombucha with biotin and bamboo extract. You know, the more I drank it, it really grew on me. So, you know what? Maybe if I did this taste test tomorrow, this would move up in the ranking. I'm curious. What is your favorite kombucha? Do you like JT's too? Do you like Brew Dr? Do you usually go with the local flavor, the local one? Anyway, that is all.